What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Sea of Thieves video. Now today we're actually going to be rounding up the summary video. Now somebody on Reddit has actually rounded this up, so a lot of the points I'm going to be taken off from that. If you guys would like to check them, the link is in the description below, but there is some really cool points that you're definitely going to be wanting to stay for, as well as a couple of other bits and pieces I wanted to talk about today. So first up, before we jump into the text, I did want to say one of the things that they did miss out on in this, and that was the pure fact that there is a huge possibility that whales as well as dolphins could actually be implemented in the game at some point soon. Not so much that you could shoot them, but something that would be a background effect where you'd see dolphins just swimming next to you or huge whales in the background. But moving on to the text, so we actually have this. So bits in the captain's quarter, such as the small ship, have been prototyped for use and will be given function as the updates come out. They are also currently working on unused skeleton forts. Because some are more complex and pathing is more complicated, they may stagger the release of these. They did also say raising the tankard, which was only a matter of time. The barrel UI change is also coming. This is where you can actually look into the barrels and place different items, as well as take different items as well. They've also said that they've barely even scratched the surface when asked about adding more weapons, more types of cannonballs, and more types of weapons. They do say they are coming, but not for the next few updates though. They do also state that pets in 2019 is the minimum. They want to make it more functional and interact with the world. More cursed chests and cursed artifacts are also coming too, and they did also speak about the idea of puzzles on islands. They said they love the idea about it, but not sure how much replayability it would have, and it's a problem they want to find a solution to. They did also say an interesting idea of having harpoons in the game, but like they said, they would feel bad about actually shooting and harpooning whales. They've also identified that forts need Merchant Alliance loot, which is actually coming soon. More mermaid lore and underwater parts of the game is something they want to explore and expand on. There's also a shop above the Order of Souls which is actually going to be made into use, which is going to actually be used and introduced for more NPCs, as well as selling possibly even a barber's. They did also say the Man of War is going to be a 6-player ship which has been discussed, but no immediate plans. As well as talking about 6-player ships, they have spoken in the past about possibly making an 8-player ship where you actually join Alliance and make it into a huge ship. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. I think that's a really awesome idea. But some of the points in this sound really cool. Now the barrel UI change is actually a really awesome change. Like I said, looking into a barrel makes it more useful because you can store the stuff you actually want to store, not just chucking 5-6 bananas in one barrel. You've also got the puzzles and islands, which has been discussed, which again I think is a really cool thing. I really hope they add this type of stuff. As well as that, we've also got the mermaid lore and more underwater parts in the game, which again call for that exploration fact, and hopefully we do find some more cursed chests and more cursed artifacts like they say are coming in the future. Very awesome indeed. And then next up we do have this next roundup post which was actually added on. So they acknowledged the need for more women's clothing in the game. They did also state face paint is hopefully coming between Forsaken Shores and the following content update. Rowboats will also have storage but no ammo, and as well as that they did also state that there is a video coming this Thursday, being the 30th of August, which is actually coming out about rowboats. They did also say the Devil's Roar won't actually have a skeleton fort initially, but will eventually have one. Pirate Legend weapons are coming soon. A big point there, which I really cannot wait to see what kind of stuff actually comes out with that. But Pirate Legend weapons does sound very, really cool. I think that that's something that needed to be added from the start, but now there is more of an incentive to go for Pirate Legend. They did also state that Devil's Roar is the size of an existing biome and will expand the map to the east. The Forsaken Shores side quests will always stick around, not just limited to the release event. They do plan to add some sourcing supplies from merchants, like buying supplies eventually, but it's essentially the third step in completing the Merchant Alliance. TFS will not add burning ships or players, but it sounds like a cool idea. They do want to overhaul the PL goals this year, so they have more to go after. They want to nerf the piggy hunger. It's something that they are going to be reviewing. They'd love to do ship names as well, and do state that it is just a matter of time. And then last but not least, they do say that they want to add more ammo types once they've added more weapon types. In other words, no time soon. So very awesome indeed. Again, I'm really waiting on that Pirate Legend weapons to see what comes out with that. They do also say about different weapon types and also the different ammo types as well. So maybe when you shoot, you could shoot out a more powerful ammo type. Maybe ones that actually sting or poison or burn, that kind of thing would be really awesome. And also the Devil's Roar being quite a big size as well, and being part of an existing biome which will be expanding. So it does sound like they have this next content update and the few ones after on lockdown. They sound really awesome indeed, and I personally cannot wait for them. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below if you're excited for the next few updates, and are you going to be using that 6-man ship if that does come about soon. Right, so next up I did want to state one more point, and that was actually from the Sea of Thieves direct Twitter. Now they actually tweeted out this from a reply which actually said, "Does this mark the end of the discounted in-game items because the event was coming to an end which is currently on?" And they said, "Nope, the discounts are here to stay. The shopkeepers were delighted with the increase in sales due to the price cuts." Very cool indeed. I'm really big fan of this type of thing. And now that they've kept these discounts on, again, it's more of an incentive to save your money and buy mass stuff. So you don't have to save too much, but when you do save, you can actually get something decent and worth buying, instead of having to go for a ridiculous amount of money and buy a load of different products. But yes guys, let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. If you did enjoy, a like is much appreciated, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.